dun, 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 dun. It's just something that you love doing. To get driven back to not only the station but back to our place up the giant hill. My name is Conrad, and I've embarked on a mission to live my best life every day. And this season, I'm traveling around Japan, focusing on a new aspect of self-improvement every week. This week, I explore what loving yourself truly means and how to do it consistently in your life. It's time to level up. In the morning, I had this amazing realization that the reason why I'm able to really make progress in my life improvement journey right now is because I'm away from a lot of the distractions and negative stimuli perhaps I was getting at home. We're taking time out of our day to really focus on us and really understand more what does being us mean? What am I meant to do on this world? So after all our exciting adventures the last few days, we thought, why not go somewhere to rejuvenate ourselves? We found last-minute accommodation for the next few days at a shared house located in Yugawara, a small town known for its natural hot springs, and got onto our train. We met up with our host Masato. Konnichiwa! Masato!
Hi!
You have lived here a long time.
I have been living in Yugawara almost more than 20 years. Here's the house.
And after we checked in, we went straight to the hot spring to rest our souls. So we just had the most amazing experience. We walked out of our onsen and then we heard these drums. Dun, 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 and we thought it was amazing that, oh my god, it's just some kind of festival right outside the onsen. Are there people outside, some procession? And we rushed out of the onsen to try to go and check it out and see what it was. But when we went outside, we saw nothing. We're like, what the heck just happened? This music just disappeared. And I had the idea to kind of walk around and see what was going on. And I walked into this path that led to this little hut. And outside the hut, there were people playing drums. There are these big Japanese drums and there were a bunch of people there. And eventually I was like, you know what? It's weird. I feel awkward just filming them. Maybe I'll walk away for now and we'll meet up with my sister and let's see what's going on. So I walked back to meet up with my sister who was still putting on her shoes, leaving the onsen. And these two people chase after me and say, hey, wait, they're holding these drumsticks and they're gesturing me. Drum? I was like, oh, that's interesting, okay. So then I started learning from them how to play the drum beats that they were doing.
Okay.
And I learned later from someone who spoke English in the group that they actually were practicing for the festival later that week. And they were just one out of 20 plus something groups that were practicing independently to really make this festival work. And I was so curious. I was like, is this organized by the town? Is it self-organized? And how many years have you been doing this? And is this something that you love doing and etc.? And I just found that it was so nice to be able to, so again, randomly, serendipitously, stumble into these experiences, these situations where people are just so excited to share their culture with you and share what they know with you and include you in part of their journey. And I thought that was just so amazing. And I can't wait to do more of that, right? And even do some of that in my own home as well. How can I share my experiences with other people that are visiting, that are perhaps more transient or even just new to this environment? And how do I let them also experience the joys of what living a life in my shoes looks like as well? And it was just so amazing too, because afterwards we thought, hey, that was it. We met them, we did some drumming, we said goodbyes, and we went to have dinner. This is a creepy little hot spring town, so that there isn't actually any buses after a certain time at night. So when we finished our dinner and we were just walking outside, we thought there was still one last bus to take, and we're just waiting at the bus stop. And then suddenly this van rolls by, right? This big black van. And the windows go down and start gesturing at us and talking to us. And it was dark in the van. I couldn't really tell who it was inside. Afterwards, they opened the door and I saw them. Like, oh, it's the guys from the drumming, the people who are going to be performing at the festival. And this whole time, only one person in their group could speak English. Everyone else was just pure Japanese. And that person wasn't there. So they just kept gesturing at us to come into the car, to talk. Eventually, I got enough vocabulary to say, station? And they're like, yeah, station. So basically they're suggesting that we get in their car and they'll take us to the station, right? Because no more bus. And we're like, wow, that's amazing. If we didn't meet them right outside the onsen, would we have had this opportunity to get into their car, to get driven back to not only the station, but back to our place, up the giant hill? And just the whole time, we were just having fun chatting in the car, and the ride passed by so quickly. We just got back so fast. Again, this is a testament to the things that you get by just simply asking for them. Like that's for me is another form of love, right? Like, hey, knowing that if you ask for help, people will give it. Knowing that if you show up and you interact with people, you'll get offered help in ways that you didn't even expect before. So just so amazing to have that experience, really, and I'm sure we'll be great friends next time we come back to Yugawara, and just look forward to seeing everybody soon.
Let's take a photo together.
Oh, photo!
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes, yes,
Thank you,
photo!
thank you.
Bye-bye!
Oyasumi.
So this video series would not have been possible without the CoX3 family. If you haven't heard about them yet, they're a nonprofit organization dedicated to empowering creative students and second winders to realize their potential, elevate their quality of life, and make a significant positive impact. Comprising of an inclusive family of over 15,000 people in 150 plus countries, CoX3 is a hub for co-creation, collaboration, and community. They share knowledge to level up every day, tools to put your learning into action, and a community to never struggle alone. This video series proudly supports their latest initiative, Live Your Best Life, where community members worldwide are encouraged to document their transformative journeys. By sharing their personal tales of wins and learnings, we aim to inspire and guide those who yearn to make positive changes in their lives. Every milestone achieved by the CoX3 family is powered by supporters like you. To be part of this amazing journey, we urge you to find ways to support the community, or by checking the description down below to see how you can get involved. Thanks so much for being part of our journey, and we look forward to seeing you inside the community. The moment that she heard that we didn't have food, and she was like, "Oh, why don't you order pizza?" And we're like, "Pizza in Japan? What? Why?"